Hi Leo, welcome to How I Love Tarot. This is your November 2021 and really your December 2021 money, career and finance reading. Because this reading is occurring kind of after the first week of November, Spirit is bringing all the readings from this point on to the end of December. I have your present position sitting right here. In order for you to know if this is your reading, if the present position doesn't make sense and this is not your reading, no need to go forward. The other thing is sometimes you're watching the reading too early. So like I said, Spirit is talking about this reading going all the way to the end of December. So you may want to come back at the end of December, even at the end of November, and look at this reading. If at that point the present position doesn't make sense, likelihood is it's not your reading. But you'll be surprised. Many times it's just timing. And sometimes you have to watch it in January. But either way, present position is to let you know what's going on and if this is your reading. So interesting energy that's coming out for you, Leo, in money, career and finance and business, investment, that kind of thing. What we have here is the Three of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Seven of Cups. And I'm going to read this out for you and then let you know the energy that I'm picking up here. So, Spirit, can you bring forward the information as I am reading, please? We have, with the Three of Cups, we have news worth celebrating, joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation, a time for gratitude, close communities or chosen families. And I do feel this for some of you. Some of you, what's going on in money, career and finance has to do with you've gotten engaged, and it's incredible because I think that many of you are in a situation that whatever personal relationship you're in, it's being leveled up, right? So either your person has taken it to the next level or you have taken it to the next level. But either way, there is a coming together. In regards to business and partnership and things like that, there's also a coming together or a leveling up. So some of you may have received or may be receiving a promotion. And for some of you, Spirit is making me feel like it's not a promotion, but your employer is recognizing that they're giving you more responsibility, and in turn more money is coming to you. You may have a change of title to recognize that, but for the greater part of you, I don't feel like it's a change of title. I feel like it's recognition, and so therefore celebration. And for those of you, Spirit, you want to tell me about business and investment? Again, there is just this energy about you that whatever you have invested in, or even in business circumstances, there is improvement in financial outcomes and improvement in relationships. And because of that, there is abundance flowing. And this is all present position. Interestingly enough, though, we have the Nine of Wands. Unfounded fear, expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies. Allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation. Sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. So, for those of you, this has, where I was talking about this is a personal situation where you actually have gotten engaged, or the relationship has leveled up in some way in your personal life, like you could be living together now, or you're about to get married, or you're about to buy a home together, or whatever it is. There is fear about that. You're used to doing things on your own. You're used to if things go wrong on your own, you know how to fix them. But when they go wrong with someone else, where you're kind of leveling up and joining lives, that's a whole different story. So there's some fear surrounding this. In addition, for those of you that have gotten promoted and there's a title change and there's a change in money, or there's recognition of the work that you're doing, there's a little bit of fear. There's two types of fear that I'm picking up here. There's fear that you can't live up to the title, or that you'll be a disappointment. So there's some negative thinking going on there. But for others of you, there is the fear is not, it's kind of like anxiety. It's anxiety that the workload is too much, and that so even though it's really good, this this scenario, there is just a feeling of being overwhelmed by what you're dealing with. And when you're overwhelmed, negative thinking does kick in, so you have to just kind of be aware of that and watch your thoughts and realize that it's just a thought, not a reality. So if I have a thought that the sky is green, is that a reality? No, it's not a reality. A thought is just a thought. The truth is the truth, and reality is reality. So just be aware of that your thoughts are not necessarily true, especially if you're worrying. And here we have the Seven of Cups, and you're looking at everything that's before you, because it feels like your world's changed up. It looks like, again, I've got this leveling up of all types of different relationships here, whether that be business, partnering together with somebody, or again in your personal life, taking the relationship to the next level. There is this energy of looking at your choices. There's this energy of understanding how to move forward in the best possible way. There is wanting union. There is wanting to be to strengthen the journey that you're on by being able to, it's kind of like, be careful what you wish for. That is the energy of this card. It's like you've been wishing for this. Now you've gotten it. It's creating a lot of energy in that you're thinking about all aspects of this leveling up in whatever area that it is. So appropriate, right? Because that's what we call adjustment in, I'm a clinical psychologist, and when you're looking at things because a new environment has occurred for you and a change, significant change has occurred, then it is natural and important to look at all the different aspects that are contributing to how this is going to change your life. And so it does create sometimes anxiety, but it's an adjustment period that I show that you're going through in your present energy. But really, for some of you, you've gotten some great news indeed. So in your strength position, we have again this, and again, even before, I started reading your present position, I can pick up the energy as I'm shuffling, and like most tarot readers can. And what was coming out here, again, it's this, I know this is a money, career and finance reading and about business and investment, but here we have in your strength position, again, for some of you, there is a partnership in your personal life where you're leveling up. And here we have the stability. Some of you are suddenly getting, you're getting married. So whether it be you leveling up or someone else, but there is stability here. It's in the strength position. There is passionate energy here, but there is guardedness in that strength energy. And a part of it is free flowing, a part of it is guarded. And so it is important that perhaps focus on the positive that is going on around you, and don't worry about what has not happened yet. Just take one day at a time. This is what this is showing, because this is showing kind of opposing energy. Here we have free flowing energy, and here we have very guarded energy, and it shows what's going on inside in regards to feeling fearful about the future and wondering whether things are going to work out. But this is all sitting in your strength position. And this card right here says, so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and the prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. And I don't memorize these cards. I don't even know what's on them. But again, that's kind of what I said in the beginning. I didn't read that. It's your personal life. There is some type of leveling up in your personal life. And again, for those of you that can recognize that in a work situation or in a business situation, it does show that this is leading to stability in your life, and there is a need to leave the past in the past and to come forward into the future, so you can engage in the prosperity and enjoy the abundance that's coming your way. And it does feel extremely abundant, and for some of you, this is actually going to come into fruition where you're fully kind of free flowing, and you get past this stage of feeling a little bit fearful. It looks like next year May is either when you get married, or perhaps when you move in or buy a house or something like that together, or it is when you start to see the abundance flowing, and you're flowing freely within that energy. So there's a lot of strength here to be had, but it's kind of stepping into the energy and stepping out of the past. And Spirit is now telling me I just read the challenge position also. So let's see, did I? And here we have you, but it's in the challenge position. So for those of you that are not very familiar, or even if you are, so obviously you're Leo the Lion, and the archetypes that are represented for each of the zodiac signs is both your strength and your weakness. So for you being the Lion, it is, and it's sitting in your challenge position. Strength is both one of your best characteristics, and it's your strength and it is your weakness. It's the best thing about you, it's the worst thing about you, because when you're not feeling strong, you're feeling extremely weak. And so in the challenge position, there is some avoidance. There is you're very, very hyper vigilant about the things that can go wrong. It's almost like for some of you, Spirit just showed me the jackpot. So for some of you, you've hit the jackpot, you've got money coming in. For some of you, it's a big contract. Some of you, there is money that's going to start flowing and you're not trusting it. There's a lack of trust in your challenge energy. And so here we have, and remember, this is the challenge energy. We have personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing that you're stronger than you knew. So the challenge is that you don't feel as strong as you really are right now. You feel quite weak, you feel quite vulnerable, but I don't feel like it's going to last for very long. I feel like I said, it's a normal process when something is changing so significantly in your life to try and understand it, and to have certain types of fears that come out because of it. So I don't see the challenge being, obviously it's a challenge when you're feeling anxiety and fear about the future, but no matter what happens, Leo, you got it going on, right? And so you can address any challenge that's coming your way, meaning that just because there's nothing in life that doesn't present itself with challenges, right? So let's say you've always wanted to get married, and that is now happening, and that's the person that you wanted to marry, and blah blah blah. It doesn't mean you run off into the sunset together. There's still things that you have to work through. If you've wanted a contract and now you finally got the contract, and you are dealing with that, you have a new set of responsibilities that you weren't really anticipating, and you don't know that they're there until you actually go through the experience. Anyway, so here we have awakening in the outcome, and we have a temporary pause for reflection and insight. An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness, charitable actions. And here we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. And so it does show that you leave the past in the past. It does show that you have success because you have a new perspective on things. There is an inner awakening coming to you. And you're changing the way that you think, Leo. You're changing the way that you sort out things. You're not really doing things. There is some change that's taking place here over the next 3 or 4 months. It's been taking place, actually, Spirit is telling me, since your birthday. Leo, you are an August birthday, I believe. So, or end of July. So it seems as if from about your birthday moving forward, there has been a lot of change in in the way that you are perceiving things, positive change, and a different way of looking at things. And even that can present itself with anxiety for you, because it's a new way of thinking and you're kind of naturally going there. So I see here where you were very, very focused on the past, you leaving that completely behind. I see you changing perspective. I see you feeling as if that, you know, again, there's a little bit of fear here, but ultimately I feel like you're going to be really okay, because you're going to realize that you're capable and you're strong, and you can adjust to anything that's coming your way. And I'm not saying challenges are coming your way. You are thinking challenges are coming your way. I'm not saying that there's anything to worry about here. And I'm not saying that there are things that you need to be fearful of. And I think I would like you to take that out of the reading. I am not validating that any of this is real. I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying that you're feeling the fear because this is a new chapter of your life, and abundance is coming in, and there's partnership coming in. But I'm not saying that there is anything to fear. I'm saying that that anything that comes your way, you can handle it, and you can avoid and avoid and avoid and avoid, and it doesn't mean that the challenge is still not going to present itself. So better not to avoid, better to focus on the fact that you are strong. And it is, you know, you are literally the strongest sign in the zodiac. That's why you're Leo the lion, right? You're the king of the jungle. So it doesn't matter that things are going to be challenging, or at least you're perceiving them that way. You will have success. You will have abundance. You will be able to step into this future that is abundant and be able to appreciate it and enjoy it. Leo, that is your reading. I hope it helps.